I'm Ruann Ernst, board chair for Healthy Life Stars. But if you've been in an airport recently and sat and watched people walk by and seen the incidence of obesity in our country, that's what grabbed my heart over a decade ago, along with other founders, and we decided to do something about it. The way to do something about it, really make the change, was to address kids and make those kids see that they themselves can change their lives to not grow into being part of that obese population, where today we know at least 1 in 3 adults, if not 2 in 5 adults in this country, are overweight. So we really want to make sure that we addressed a program that was workable, that would scale, that we could reduce the costs so that we could reach many, many kids in this country, change their behaviors, and you'll change and grow a generation of healthy kids. If I told you that we had a cure for cancer, you'd want that cure spread to every corner of this country and this world. Well, we know how to cure obesity 99% of the time by having kids be active, having them eat right, having them learn to set goals and believe in themselves that they can do it. If we can take that same mentality as a country and reach out and get these kids before they get the bad behaviors, change them, and have them moving forward in life, we will be able to bend that obesity curve and combat this crisis. People ask a lot, why do you spend so much time on this? I'll tell you why, because it's every kid that I see who comes in believing they can't change their habits, or every kid who comes in having been too overweight to participate in the school activities, or the young girl who had asthma and didn't even try to be active and was able to work through our program, the young kid who was homeless, who had no way to see that he was of value and of worth, and his time in this program, he came early, he stayed late, showed him that he could do it and that he and his family could think about doing something positive. So it's well beyond just learning to be active and eat right. We help these kids believe they can take charge. They can be part of changing their life and bringing their life into a better place and helping their families also.
My favorite fruit is apples, and my favorite vegetable is lettuce.
I've tried a few new things. Like I've tried a new fruit, which was cantaloupe, and I've tried a new veggie. I tried Brussels sprouts.
My favorite fruit is strawberries, and my favorite vegetable is cucumbers.
One of my favorite activities to do with the kids is funny. I'm a trainer, so I like the strength and circuit part. But tag is also really fun, and so many different variables of tag that you can do. The kids, their imagination is wild, so we just tap into it and let them play.
My name is Ricky Chavria. I am the Healthy Lifestyle Coordinator here at St. Francis Xavier Elementary. My favorite activity to do is giving them different alternatives what they can eat throughout the day instead of eating those, sugary, high sugar and junk foods. Actually, the feedback that I received at this last email was that they love that their kids are, running more and wanting to say, hey mom, I learned that I can eat a purple vegetable, and I didn't even know there was a purple vegetable.
We also give these really wonderful little stars. Love them. Kids walk many, many laps around a path where they work very hard to get these little stars, each one of them for much activity in the program.
It was very cool. So I have 3 kids. 2 of them go here, and my son goes to the middle school. My son is the typical teenage boy who wants to sit around and play video games all day and do nothing. But this really got him up and moving. We were super competitive, and he even, without me even saying anything, he even downloaded an app on his phone to track his steps, and every day he was trying to beat me. I just definitely think that they're more inspired to do it because there's a reward at the end. Also, it's made them really aware of just fitness and you know, how active they are and how active they aren't.
Well, my favorite part is every day the kids come in here excited to really exercise and do stuff like that. Always asking me, Mr. Malik, how many laps are we gonna run? What are we doing today? What activity are we gonna do? Are we gonna eat a healthy snack? Like, all the questions and all the energy really helps me keep going every day.
It's good for them to be aware of where they're at and what they can do just even simply for improvement. And what I found too is they're excited to do that. They like coming up and telling me, you know, how many, try to go for 3 dribbles, try to do 1 or 2 more. Well, I like the name itself, Healthy Lifestars, that's what we start with. They have to be healthy for a lifetime. They need to make these habits and develop and work with these goals and do these activities for a lifetime.
The program works, it's been proven to be effective, but we can only reach more kids with your support and your help. It still costs us for every new child we add to the program, and we're looking forward to growing that number of kids exponentially over the months and years ahead, and so much appreciate your support. Every child is important, and we'll make the changes one child and one family at a time.
Thank you, Healthy Lifestars.
I love Healthy Lifestars.
We love Healthy Lifestars!
Thank you, Healthy Lifestars.
I love being a healthy lifestyle.
Thank you for your support.